La 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 la, Saturday and Sunday, I'm not gonna stick to the plan and I just hope that I see gains. Yo, what is up y'all? My name is Devin and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my dieting hacks. Obviously we know I used to be a little bit of a chunky boy. I did suffer quite a bit dieting down, going from chunky to not so fucking chunky anymore. If any of you guys can suffer less than I did when I lost weight, I want to give that information to you guys. How to avoid cravings, how to not feel like shit essentially while you're dieting, still be able to go out to dinner with your girl or your mans or your people, you feel me? And still be able to enjoy life essentially, okay? But before we get into that, make sure if you're new here, new as not subscribed, go ahead and press that subscribe button, support me, I really fucking appreciate it. If you're interested in coaching, which includes a lot of the tips that I'm going to be giving you guys today, as well as way more, go ahead and email me, devindoescoaching@gmail.com. It will be in the description down below. Go ahead and follow me on social media. That's going to be my Instagram. That's going to be linked in the description down below. Enough of the chitter chatter. Let's go ahead and get into what we are really all here for, okay? My dieting hacks. Let's go. So you know that feeling when you're into your diet and you're just daydreaming about diving face first into a chocolate river?
Must be untouched by human hands.
I know myself, I will literally sit and watch Trisha Paytas, I don't know if that's how you say her name, Trisha Paytas videos of all her eating shows as she calls it, and I just like fucking wish that I could switch bodies with her for like 2 hours while she indulges herself in this food, because I really can't do it. And people are like, Devin, that's diet culture, you could totally do it. But it's like, honestly guys, I would feel more shitty if I did it than if I don't do it. I'm just not gonna do it. I have goals to reach. But you wanna avoid that dieting yourself into the ground, super restrictive eating that leads you to binge eating. So you'll eat like your little salad and drink 80 gallons of water throughout the week, and the cycle of dieting, and then binging, and you're essentially back at square one. It's like a cycle that never really gets you anywhere. It's like you're running in place, you're not getting anywhere. It's like a fucking nightmare.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
The best way to minimize that is by having your meals throughout the week be more sustainable. You don't want to only eat salad, okay? You want to switch it up. You can have like Dave's 70 cal bread, burgers, pasta, so you can switch up your meals and not just suffer. It doesn't only have to be chicken, rice, and broccoli.
Magnet, and it's been 5 months of broccoli, chicken breast, and that kind of stuff. And it was about 9 months of chicken breast and broccoli.
But if you're like me and you're super simple, sometimes chicken, rice, and broccoli can be the simplest way to go. Have like Ghost Protein, which has like the Oreo flavor, Chips Ahoy flavor. You could throw that into your cream of rice or your oatmeal in the morning. As long as you're eating below your caloric maintenance, so if your body needs 1,800 calories to maintain its current weight, you want to eat probably 1,300 calories so that you can lose weight. Eating about 500 calories less a day should equate in -1 pound a week. You have a good handle on what your weight loss should look like. You want to make sure you keep your protein high, your carbs moderate, and your fat low. That way your body composition stays nice, muscular, okay? Because you don't want to just lose weight and then be built like SpongeBob or be built like Squidward. You want to lose weight and be built like Larry. You certainly have to go through different phases. Most of the time it's going to be caloric deficit, reverse diet into a bulk, and this can take months, and this can sometimes even take years depending on where your body fat is right now. I know we want to shove all the food into our mouth. We do good during the daytime, and then you get home and you lay out on the couch and you're watching Netflix. You're feeling so fucking indulgent. So the first snack I recommend, if we have any Coach Greg enthusiast here, you already know what I'm going to say. These mini bags of popcorn have 100 calories each. You want to keep it to one bag. This is not a giant source of protein, but it's something to crunch on when you're watching Netflix. Grab a giant handful and just go ham, you feel me? I love the kettle corn flavor just because I'm weird like that. Replacing this one, you always want to replace one snack with another. The Yasso Greek yogurt bars. These one day I'll feel like having something sweet and salty, and I kind of don't really like having this in my apartment because they taste so good. Oh my god, this shit tastes delicious as fuck. You just don't want to be eating everything. Pick one and you want to stick to it, and you want to maybe have a bunch so you can mix it up as long as you're not going to be in danger of binge eating it. You want to have options to choose from. It's all different. It's all mixing it up. It's all keeping your brain satisfied and not feeling like, fuck it, Popeyes, where you at, bitch? Like, no, you want to keep yourself engaged so the diet doesn't feel like a diet, okay? And we always just want to graze on something, and that is where pickles really come into play. These pickles they have at Target, Publix, and I believe Walmart as well. And then they also have like the regular ones. Yo, like I'm frugal as fuck. I wouldn't spend my money on something. I sound like Anna Dowie when I said that. I wouldn't spend my money on something if I'm not actually fucking consuming. These pickles, it's only 15 calories for 98 grams, so that's essentially like 100 grams of pickles. Crunchy texture, flavor, spicy. Obviously we have here protein bars. Not a giant fan of it because a lot of us will still be hungry after we have the protein bars. Obviously you want to have 100 calories of chicken as opposed to 100 calories of this, because you're gonna have a larger meal, so you're gonna be satisfied for longer. When I'm at my weakest, the fat kid inside of me is just waiting to strike, okay? So I have to keep that little fat Devin inside of me fed. There's a big difference between fucking starving yourself and eating healthy, having healthier options. So Demi Lovato, don't come for me, okay? tea, you can have so much of it. So sometimes when I'm really feeling like I need something, like you just wanna, sometimes we have like an oral fixation. Pause. Sometimes we have an oral fixation where we just feel like we need a snack, we need to be drinking something. You don't wanna be drinking Cokes and smoothies and shakes. Like, fuck you, Smoothie King. Your smoothies are literally the worst thing on earth. They're literally just straight sugar. And then you throw a scoop of whey in there and all of a sudden it's protein. It's protein ice cream, okay? So sometimes I'll literally fill this entire jug up with like hot water, and then I'll pick my tea of choice. My girlfriend got me this from like, I think like Target or something. So I'll fill this up, throw like 2 tea bags in here, and then I'll throw in some Splenda from the cupboard, and then I'll just sip on that. It stays hot throughout the day. And you can do the same thing with coffee. The only difference with coffee is that sometimes people want to put different syrups and like creamers in it, and that's where you're fucking up. Now we're out of the snack phase. When you're at a restaurant, on a date, out with the homies, anything like that, this is how you stay to your fucking plan, okay? I suggest one day on the weekend. For myself, it's Saturday, so that means Friday and Sunday you're still sticking to the plan. Saturday night, I go out with my girlfriend, we have a date, and I'll have one meal that does not come from home. It's not meal prepped, it's not eaten out of a plastic Tupperware, and typically this will either be Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, or if we're going to a restaurant, the Cheesecake Factory. I'll get from the Skinnylicious menu. I always suggest getting a burger, taking the bun off, and having like a handful of fries. Eating your meals in moderation. So if you're adhering to your diet 5 days out the week, pissing it all to hell on Saturday and Sunday, and then you wonder why you're not seeing any progress, I suggest that you tighten the fuck up. There's no other way to say it. La 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 la, Saturday and Sunday, I'm not gonna stick to the plan, and I just hope that I see gains. Chick-fil-A, chicken sandwich meal, small fry, Diet Coke, boom, I'm in there. That's on me. Extra chicken filet, we're in there. We're out of here, okay? Some grilled nuggets, we're out of here, okay? Everything's perfect, okay? Where you're fucking up is when you're getting the fried 2 chicken spicy sandwiches, and then you're getting the large fry, and then you're getting the milkshake, and then you're getting XYZ, and you're just having a fucking indulgent ass meal. You're going out to Cheesecake Factory and you're eating like Alfredo pasta, and the waiter comes through and he's like, yo, like, hey, would you like Parmesan cheese on your pasta? And you're like, yeah, and they're like, tell me when to stop. They're standing there for 2 minutes, still giving you cheese. Remember that your goals still count on Saturday and Sunday. If you have any diet hacks, drop that shit in the comment section down below. Let's comment CUT, C-U-T, in the comment section for the algorithm. If you're interested in coaching, you're interested in getting sexy, go ahead and email me, devin.coaching@gmail.com. That is the video, y'all. Hopefully you did find it somewhat enjoyable, somewhat helpful. Like I always say, Devin loves you, Devin's a Don, and Devin is out of here, boy.